A productive day. So I changed the what I wanted to make yesterday. Well, actually, yesterday I thought, ah, fuck it, I cannot make it. I have not enough time, and I'm too screwed up. Well, screwed up. I was drawing on this design at night, so until 4, 5. Not ideal, you make mistakes, and also you fuck up the rest of the next day, so it's not useful at all. So I made, this is the second batch. Like tools everywhere. Here's the first frame. I only rounded off the tweeter. I'm not gonna do the base. I'm not gonna do the sides because it's very dusty and I fucking hate using the router. But the tweeter actually really needs it. The outer side would be nice, but I think the frame will be thicker and I might use a bigger round over bit or put it on the CNC and do it with a huge radius or something. My router is not capable of using the biggest bits. But yeah, that I made a frame. This is a new frame with magnets in the jig, so the magnets are glued in. There's another piece, magnets and felt, and the frame and the metal I cut today. Here's another one, just the metal and magnets and a really crappy looking felt. Since this felt I applied a few weeks back apparently and did not do a nice job. And it's gonna be eventually this setup, but then in a frame. And this is single-ended and it will be push-pull. This tweeter has seen better days, as you can see, but it works. I dump the frame where it's in and then use the tweeter itself. Maybe I can get rid of the humps there, but I don't think so. These are repaired multiple times, so I don't want to dick around with them too much, because if I do, chances are that I have to redo the whole tweeter tomorrow. And this is one of those tweeters that uses 7-micron foil and spray adhesive, which is a bitch to make. So I really do not want to make these. I just want to use it as is. And yes, they look ugly from the backside, but who cares? Well, they look ugly on the front as well, but who cares? Yeah. Then I need to make some feet as well, just like I did with the other loudspeakers that uses these machine feet. So it has something to stand on. Maybe I'll leave that part for tomorrow, I don't know. I've been busy since 10. No breaks, and I might be done in an hour or two. I'll probably glue the main frame first, see if everything fits. Yeah, and then do the rest tomorrow maybe. I did not draw in a thing that can hold fabric on the backside, and I'm also not gonna spray this metal. It would be nicer, of course, if it was black when it's sitting in the frame, because we're looking at the metal this time, not a coil. Normally the coil is pretty to look at, but since it's push-pull, we're looking at only metal. Maybe I'll give it a spray, a quick spray. It all depends on how much time I have. I mean, aesthetics is not that important. I mean, the MDF will just be MDF. I wanted to use birch ply, or that would be the nicest, but I only have one sheet and I'm not gonna get a new sheet by bike. And I don't want to waste too much money because I don't even know if this works. I mean, my room is base heavy. In a bigger room, it might suck. Didn't do the dishes for a few days. So yeah. Okay, well, small update. See you later. So, got the push-pull together. I did paint it black. What a surprise. Now, I assembled everything. I tuned the membrane, sort of, to get kind of the same resonance. And now, this panel I made today, like the coil. And I thought I used 30 micron aluminium, since I already had one panel. But apparently I used 50 micron aluminium. So this one is 3.4 ohm, 3.3. This is 5.7. So yeah. I have to open this one again. Which is kind of a struggle with all these magnets. But it's doable, but it's just more work. Now there is damping on all the magnets. And I don't know if that's a good thing. Maybe it is. Like, there are two things. I chose a X-Max of 6mm because I'm only using this small panel. Downside of that is that there is a little bit less control with such huge X-Max. Now it is push-pull, so that's good. But still, the resonance could be a little bit more hunky. So I thought I'll add ample damping. But I think now I lost out a little bit on oomph at the lower frequencies. Which is, well, as expected. But now I'm not actually using the 6mm X-Max. So I'm not sure. It's tricky to get rid of some of the damping of the panel that I have to open anyways. I could do that. But if it sucks, it means I have to open it again. If it doesn't suck, I have to open the other one as well. Tricky. But I do need to change the coil for one. And I found one that I actually made, apparently. Doesn't look the nicest. It had a hard time. But I can get this nice and flat again. And have to add a wire here. So here it looks a bit iffy. But there will be tape here anyways. This one measures the same. I can't measure the thickness of the foil, but since it's the same impedance, I guess it's yeah, 50 micron as well. I can't remember I made two. I don't know why even. Why would I make two if I only had one push-pull? Oh yeah, I think I know. Well, anyhow, long story. I think I wanted to try it as well in single-ended with 6mm X-Max, so I made two panels. What I will do is I'll make these holes sloppier and this hole sloppier, and that's my method how I can tension the foil to the exact frequency I want. It's not ideal. I mean, this idea is good, but the way I stretch it while in place is just screwing in a screw on an angle and then tighten these bolts and then it's done. It works, but of course could be making a tiny jig to do that, but not for today. Yeah, so I think I'll replace this one tomorrow. Not today. I mean, I've done a lot today. And you know how that goes. If I'll do it not right now, I might fuck it up. Probably will fuck it up. Dry, you glue. So cyan acrylate to hold down wires kind of works, but it's not the best. Maybe epoxy or just, I don't know, nail gun or something. Yeah, tomorrow I'll get this one flat again and get all the, well, half of my cut from it, install it. And I doubt if I change out the damping. I mean, I could use a few dB extra in the low end. I mean, the Excursion is capable of doing it, but the damping might, you know, prevent it from doing it. So with full damping, it measures close by actually a flat line, which is normally not the case. So that means that there is more control than a regular single-ended planer, that's for sure. Because otherwise we have this huge rise, but it's not there. Or I over-damped it, that could also be the case, or it's a combination of both. Yes, maybe I'll do the gluing of the frame tonight, so it can dry. So I attached some of the pieces. As you can see, I used the puzzle thing again because I like it and it saves me a lot of wood. So it's going to be front and then 3 of these. And if I think it's a cool speaker or something, I'll add another one that also holds a piece of fabric. So you're not looking at the very ugly drivers inside. But I won't do that for Saturday, because I will run into not having enough time, so I have to make priorities, and how it looks is not one of them. I mean, be glad there's no what do you call it, clamps all over the place, so that's something for me. That's a win. I mean, it's here, there are clamps, but there won't be any clamps. So I'll just gonna listen to some music, I think, with this setup, just because it's the end of the day and, well, and I'm kind of tired, so yeah. See you later. Maybe I'll make a small update tomorrow. Who knows? I mean, it's not the building video I promised, but I screwed up my time again and ideas. Well, anyhow, see you later.